Start them up.
Kim says, start them up. I start them up. We have people here. Right at 10. Dean Stevenson.
They're excited.
Becca, Bruce, Lester LeSabre, Kevin Smith, Buddy Carpano, Patrick Sullivan.
Everybody gets 3 points for being here.
Matt Pace, also at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock our time.
Everybody who made a comment, you got 3 points. Good job.
Oh, you got food. You squeaked in here right on time. You called me a while ago. I thought, man, you're not going to make it. Well, now I know what happened. You went home first and got something to eat. Okay. Yeah, hello, everybody. Mark Sauvé. I was in 390 Wagon Master. He's a TV guy, does live show Thursday nights. And Mark Sauvé was in there also. That was kind of cool.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, and Wagon Master goes, oh, you're one of Buff Del Campo's guys. Yeah, yep. Okay, so pretty cool.
One of Buff Del Campo's guys.
So I don't know if he's here or not. He said he was going to go upstairs to spend some time with his wife. And Johnny C's here. And, I forgot to push that button. Sorry about that. I don't know. I guess at least I got on.
It'll come up.
At least I got on here.
I was helping.
The mods award their own points. As it should be. Mexican spec. I got some in my eye, I think. Something that's not supposed to be in there. It's supposed to be an eyeball in there. It's like some
Mopar, there will almost definitely be sparks. A lot of it we're going to use the shears and the sawzall though. Oh, you know what else would be really good?
JG Mopar was also in 390 Wagon Masters.
One of those puncher tools.
A puncher tool.
Do you know what I mean?
That's the thing I was talking about, the front bumper of the car. It looks like with boxing gloves, and then you got buttons on the steering wheel, you go whack, whack, and the guy in front of you gets in the way, you just punch him in the bumper. I think that'd be so cool. The front bumper goes wham,
that's
wham,
not
wham,
at all
wham,
what I was talking about. No.
Okay.
The thing that it's got a punch, and it makes punches so you can make holes. They're so neat.
Punches so you can make holes.
It doesn't matter.
A hole punch. Yeah, those for paper. Did you ever watch this show called Cheers with Ted Danson and Woody Harrelson? Oh, Cheers. Well, of course. Cheers. Yeah, there's a show called Cheers. And what does a show
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Boom,
so,
boom, boom, boom. And they're always glad you came.
Actually, the airport in Cleveland, Ohio, which I used to go down there and pick up people sometimes. I get there early before the plane came in. The plane would be late or something. And they had a Cheers restaurant in there. So I used to go in there and watch the baseball games while I was waiting for somebody to show up on the airplane. So not only did I watch Cheers, I went to Cheers. Yeah, Norm, that whole bunch.
Norm!
Yeah. Those are scissors.
Norm.
Cheers, scissors. These are like medical ones. They're scissors. You ever watch how doctors hold scissors? They don't hold them like this. They hold them like, it's a funny way they hold scissors. Okay, so what do we got going here, Kim? Are you going to set up a second camera so we can? Oh, and I want to show kind of what we're trying to do to this poor four-door Valiant, which is no longer four-door. That's kind of what we're doing. There's some differences, more differences I thought. There's some little differences, but the main structure underneath is identical. Same wheelbase, same kind of everything. And that's the Australian Valiant utility vehicle. So
I know it's been 2.5 years. Can you believe it's been
this?
2.5 years since we started working on this car?
Well, you know what? No, wait a minute. We did this car. This started as a car that we got with no engine in it, and the interior was disaster. And
it was dropped.
Somebody had put 2 sets of lowering blocks in the back, so it was like the bumper was like this far from the ground, and it had a plastic spoiler on the back. Now there's a sharp looking thing, a 4-door Valiant with a plastic spoiler and a back end on the ground, and no engine in it, so the front end was real high and the wheels are out like this. Anyway, we brought it home.
Matt says that's a beautiful car. I think he's probably referring to the blue one.
The blue one. Okay.
Yeah.
So we
It is a pretty kind of neat car. We think that it will be a really, the other thing we're talking about is if we made it into a wagon, that would be cooler than a 4-door as well.
So.
But we're gonna do a Ute.
No, we're doing a Ute.
That's what we want to do. But
so the first thing we did to this car was we built a slant six from a bunch of parts that I got from UTG. Tony, UTG Tony. And this car was half his cars and half another guy named, what was his name? Stubby. So, anyway, we took all the...
We bought them out.
Mismatched pieces and parts of a slant six that Tony gave us, and we made a good engine out of it. So it's got that engine in here. And it just needs one of those Hemi 6 Aussie motors. Yeah, where do you get that here? Man, that wouldn't cost too much to ship.
Man.
So
that would be a thing of
and then every
greater
part,
value than we want.
Every part you need, you'd have to import it,
Yeah, that's true. Or make
Faith's here. So anyway, we drove it a little bit, and then it was parked for a year. Just about a year it was parked. And sure enough, a mouse got in the trunk because we cleaned that out today. And then
yeah, I went down
it was
trunk.
Just a little nest, but that trunk's all cleaned out now.
Oh, and you know what? They weren't here to see. Turn the camera. Show them the door.
Okay, so the door. Well, if they've been watching the shorts, they know that door. The window frame's gone from that door. Oh, the door's gutted. There's nothing inside that door. The handles have been welded shut where the handles were.
Handle delete.
And the doors were welded shut. It's got a little bit of mud on it. Darn little, because it's pretty darn straight.
If I do say so myself.
So, and we've got some lines drawn. We got a line drawn across the top because we did some measuring tonight. And I sat in it, put the seat back about as far as I'd ever put it back. And we got a line drawn on the C-pillar. Because, and the reason it's up that high is we want to leave a little extra metal in case we need it. We can always trim it off, but you can't trim it back on without making a big welding mess. So, anyway, yeah, shaved handles. You don't need handles where there's no door. So
yeah, there's no going back now.
There's no going back now.
That's right, kind of like the General Lee. Them doors are shaved shut.
So what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna we're in NASCAR. Only the back doors are welded shut.
Yeah.
So we're going to be over there working together some. So I'm not going to be able to pay attention to the chat as much as I usually do, but I'm going to try to pay attention some. Same with Tim.
We're going to be dependent on our mods and our regulars, the people who know what's going on. If any new people come in, we need you to be polite and maybe answer their questions. They want to know what's going on. They're going to ask stupid questions.
Oh, there's no stupid questions.
Well, it'll sound dumb, but it's just new people come in, because we're hoping this brings in some interest.
Some new people are here, and they won't know what we're doing. I guess it looks like you got an old car and they're cutting it up. We're trying to make something cool out of it. I'll show you the picture again in case you just came in. This is an Australian car that's the same thing. This is down there. What is that called? The Valiant. What do they call that thing? VG or something? I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's the G.
Chrysler made those
in Australia
for the Australian market, but very few have been ever exported to the United States. There's a couple of them, maybe 2.
Let's see. Did you use fiberglass Bondo over the weld so it wouldn't crack? Oh, it's welded so darn solid. The fiberglass, the Bondo over that is a little thicker than a coat of paint. I'm not real worried about it. I mean, that thing is welded. Really welded.
If it cracks, we'll grind it out and put it in again. But it's, the Bondo is not at all structural. It's just there to even out the
well, we were going to put we were gonna put some short strand over it, so I opened up the can of short strand, and it was
dead.
It was a block of solidness inside the
It was
can.
like rubber.
It felt like a piece of cured urethane. So it went in the dumpster. But anyway, we didn't need it there. I ordered a fresh can of short strand because there's something that that would probably use it. Probably should use lead on a seam, something like that. Nah, I did that in the past, and you know how difficult that is, and lead. I mean, I worked with lead for years and years, and I about poisoned myself. So I'm real careful around lead now. I still use lead solder, like electrical stuff, but that's about it, you know.
Bondo is not waterproof. That
No.
is correct. You do not want to expose your Bondo to water even after it is applied.
No.
You want to make sure it is not getting wet from either direction.
When I put primer on, I put primer sealer on. And the difference with primer sealer is impervious to water, and primer is not. Primer sucks up water like it's a sponge. Like it's a sponge. So I put on primer sealer, and then I can use the water-based paint if I want. So anyway, back to full screen this thing, and we're going to start pulling the trunk off, the deck lid, trunk, whatever you want to call it. And Kim, do you want to get a camera going over there?
I absolutely, but you're in the way, and I didn't want you to.
Okay. Oh, I see. I'm blocking the road to where the camera is.
Yeah, I meant to get this out earlier today, and I.
Oh, that's what this cord is.
That cord is. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna get up, and we're gonna move some. Stuff. These are not cordless. These are not Bluetooth cameras.
No, I looked at it. It's about $400 for the Bluetooth.
Wow,
just the Bluetooth.
And then you got more waves, more
everything.
more electronic waves in the air, and those sometimes cause errors. So we have. Did they see your nice big camera you're using?
No.
Here, I'm gonna swing that around so you can see what Kim's doing. Look at this big studio-looking camera. That thing's pretty nice.
This camera costs more than most of the cars.
Camera costs more than the cars. So, man, you got that thing up kind of high. Is it stable?
It is stable. It just I need.
Okay, I just don't want that camera.
We need it to be up high so that we can see what we're doing, because we'll be working on the roof.
That camera's a really expensive thing up on a flimsy tower.
It's not that. That's flimsy.
I just worry about expensive stuff.
Just don't kick it. We'll be all right.
I try not to trip over it, because I'm really good at tripping over stuff. If there's anything that can be tripped over,
oh man,
I'm the guy that's going to trip over it.
You do trip over stuff sometimes. You're not that big, but some days you're bad at it, other days.
What is this about Mike? Right on Mike. I don't know. Oh, One-Eyed Cat's here.
Hey, we're going to do something
very
fancy
here.
Today. We lined it up to make sure we did it on a streaming night.
Oh yeah, they're still talking about the Cheers with John Ratzenberger.
They like talking about
who was the postman, and
they're loud.
Kirstie Alley.
They're loud. Oh yeah, yeah.
Who was the other woman? There was another woman. Who was the other woman? There was Kirstie Alley, and then there was the other woman.
The bartender lady.
Yeah,
the dark hair who was married to Danny DeVito or something like that.
No, she had light hair, I thought. I don't know.
Okay, that's a different.
But anyway, Senior and Sons. Hey, how you doing? Gigi Mopar, yes. Hook to the roof. What is this? Make a safety leash hooked to the roof to save the camera if it tips.
It's fine. It did fall over one time.
What is this? Mr. Del Campo. How would it be to put a lean burn setup on a Lycoming engine for single prop plane? You know, the thing with airplanes and reciprocating engines is the higher you go, the less air is up there. So you lean the engine. You keep doing that. And you go by exhaust gas temperature. But then when you start descending, you better get that thing richened up because you're going to burn a piston. So you got to pay attention to that stuff. So you are sort of lean burning.
So you don't just mess around with aircraft engines.
You know, I've had so many engine failures in airplanes. I did a lot of flight testing with goofy engines. I worked for a guy for a while that was doing Honda Civic engines. He didn't have a lot of money, so he'd get Honda Civic engines from the junkyard, put in an airplane, and he'd turbocharge them. And you know what happens? Then you blow head gaskets and you break stuff, and then you got to land somewhere where you didn't plan on landing. So I went through a lot of that. Oh yeah, Diane, that's right, Shelley Long. Gearhead said that. Hey, he should get.
That's right.
He should get a couple of points. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you get 3 points for that because that was good.
Barry Kuda says I didn't like Cheers. I liked it for a while, and I don't know.
I mean, it's an old show. It's been around.
Wouldn't lean burn be perfect for that application? I don't know. You know, the best lean burn I have seen is the one that's done by what's his name? Thunderhead 289. And what he does.
They use an oxygen sensor?
He has an oxygen sensor somewhere in the exhaust system, or maybe more than one.
Comes on.
And then he has, okay, let's see what we got here. There we go. Yeah, see that?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, and then his electronics moderates a vacuum leak just below the carburetor. And it works great. I mean, it is wonderful. And if anything ever happens where it's not working right, you just turn it off and it goes back to whatever you have the carburetor set to and runs like a normal engine. So I really like Thunderhead's system. And if I put anything on my car, it'll be one of those.
Yeah,
I have no interest in ground. I have no interest in
carb cheater. That's called.
Yeah, the carb cheater. Ground vehicles, only prop stuff, not jets, not cars, not piston prop stuff. What do you mean only prop stuff, but not piston? Oh, just piston prop stuff. Yeah, I worked on propeller stuff, road taxes, Lycomings, not many Continentals, mostly Lycomings and road taxes, and Honda Civics and, oh God, what else? LS Chevys and some other crazy stuff. And jets, worked on jets a lot. So, anyway, tonight we're not working on airplanes, we're working on ground vehicles. Hopefully I don't take this thing flying. So,
Kevin, it's pretty good for a car of its age. It's got flaws. If it was perfect, we wouldn't dare cut it up, but it's pretty nice. For a project car to work on, we're pretty lucky to have it.
Oh, one of Cat's is Lycoming engine. My son works there. Oh, really? Yeah, they're in Pennsylvania, aren't they? You're kind of, I don't know exactly where you are, but I think you're kind of middle of Pennsylvania somewhere. My back, I'm just showing my back to the camera. Kim always goes, you got to look at the camera. And here I am with my backside. Yeah, man. Looks like it's got a solid trunk. It does. There's some like little surface rust stuff like right here, but it's not through at all. It's just like where something sat there and got a little rusty.
Yeah, there's lots of spots.
The only spot on this car that's kind of bad, there's a spot that's about this big on the floor right where your left foot, the heel of your left foot would be. I've already got a patch for that. And then you got a couple spots down behind the wheel wells, but we'll fix it.
Yeah, but the rockers and everything, they're really good.
Okay, where are we going to put these parts? Back in probably back, I don't know. I don't know if we're not going to, I need them. Just put them on the desk for now.
Yeah, just get them out of the way for now.
I don't know where we're going with this.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't put it outside. This will be what we cut up with the tailgate.
I mean, so it wouldn't hurt nothing, but right now it's going to go off. Go to the side, and we'll lift it up and off. Ready?
Where's it going?
I don't know. Is it too heavy for you?
Well, it was with that angle. It was.
Here, we set it down. All right. Step one.
Where are we going?
Hmm.
Oh, it's chipping. I'm
I was
trying to
trying
go
to-
this way. It feels like you're pushing that
I
way.
was trying to lay it down.
It's like I'm pushing one way and you're pushing the other way. Hey, we're trunkless. Oh, you got another camera. We got so many cameras going.
Well, I got to record for long form.
Yeah.
Speaking of long form, if you're curious about the project, I put together some introductory stuff about it. It's about a 15-minute video,
Oh,
and
we'll
I will
put it up
tonight or tomorrow,
Yeah, it'll be up pretty
so
soon.
people can be caught up. Foot placed me for first place to rot out. You know it. It's wet.
Cordova says if cars had as many monitors as piston prop engines, they would fail less. That depends on the piston prop engine you're flying. And I've flown airplanes that all they had was a tachometer and a cylinder head temp. And then I've flown other ones that got like more information you ever wanted.
I'll put this over.
Yeah, like when you're flight testing, you got what?
Oh wait.
Oh, you're carrying that away.
Yeah. We don't need to trip it. I'll put it over here with the housing. Anywhere but there. I'll lean it on the motorcycle. So
That turtle hull going to be part of the tailgate? Yes. My plan is to use the back of that, and I'm not the camera anymore. My plan is to use the back of that. This is hard to look over here and here at the same time. I'm going to go back to this while I'm reading the chat. My plan is to cut that up and make the tailgate out of that. An OBS Chevy. Oh, that's an old body style Chevy. It is the wheel wells. Just the wheel well. Oh, he's talking to one-eyed cat. Would say foot placement first place. Rod out. Yep. Yeah, and it's kind of weird because it's usually right under the gas pedal side, but it's not. It's right under where the clutch would be, but there's no clutch in this car. So, did you ever work on the Big Bunny? No. I worked. The only big jets I worked on were Air Force. C-5A, big giant cargo airplane. C-141, which no longer flies. It's that was replaced by the C-17. But the C-17 came after I was in. I was in the Air Force for 10 years, from 1973 to 1973 to 1983. Long time ago. I worked on C5s, worked on the big engines, on 141 C5s, and then I ran a shop that the little APUs, there's a small jet engine in the back of a jet that you run, and it provides electrical power and air pressure to start engines and things. So I ran an APU shop for 2 years. I worked there for a couple of years and ran the APU shop for 2 years, and I got out. So you're at the end of it. Yeah, I was at the end of Vietnam. I went in, Vietnam was still going. I took the oath, and they signed the Paris Peace Accords the next day. But still a lot of people were headed that way. You know, a lot of people I went to school with went to Thailand and Philippines and over that direction. No, we're not relocating gas tank. Let me show you what happens in the Australian Ute. I'll just bring up the picture. See that thing that goes through the trunk where the where the fuel goes in. Let's see if I can pull this up. I'm gonna try to find it. Oh, where's that picture? I'm gonna try to do this. I think I'll be able to show this on my where's Google window here? Oh, it doesn't show that. How do I do that again? I come over here. Here. There it is. That's what the filler tube looks like on the on the Australian one, it goes around the pickup bed, and then right there you can see where it's a straight shot on the 4-door sedan. So
we ought to be able to utilize that design.
We'll have to make one, because getting one from Australia is just ridiculously expensive.
But we can copy design. A lot of the design stuff has already been worked out, and we just ask our friend who has the car just like this. We ask them how they did it, and then we just copy their ideas.
Man, very cool to say. I had an Australian Valiant like that in '84. Got rear-ended by another Valiant like that going about 75 miles an hour. That was the end. Oh, man.
Okay, so you
if I agreed. What's this? Luis is saying he agrees.
You wanted me to drill a hole so that we could get started with this.
Okay, I am envious of anybody that got to do the Vietnam thing. Oh, man, Vietnam was a disaster. It's just, what a sad thing, you know. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to help Kim here. So, I don't know, are we in the view here? Can we be seen? Just barely. Okay, what I'm thinking is, not here, but right here, just drill a hole so you can take your cutter and just creep over to that and go across.
Okay, the problem with drilling it here is that there's all kind of structure under here that's going to get in my way, maybe.
Okay,
no, I think I can do it here.
What I don't want is you to have to cut over this ridge. I want to leave this ridge, because everything over here is going to be done with a sawzall or sword, knife or something.
Can you turn that camera back on?
What happened?
Not that. This. Yeah. You're pushing them. Oh, you did.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
I'm gonna move it.
Okay, well, you can push the start. You can push the start button because we're doing video. Oh, here I am tripping over stuff.
Here, I can get that up.
Vacuum cleaner hose. So we're running another camera to run because we're gonna do videos that we put up, and we want to have like a, what do you call it, like a montage where you show a little bit. Daniel Morrissey's here, Olive's here, Josh Holman's here. Wow, hello everybody.
Welcome in, everybody. We want people to be able to see how it's going, what it takes to do this.
Okay, Kim, that's just about what I had in mind, and then.
Yeah, I agree. That's an excellent way.
Okay, so here's what we're doing. We're gonna cut across the top first, because you switched the camera?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I've got to talk this way while I'm looking that way. That's hard.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is cut across the top and leave the sides of the top, because if we cut them first, the top's going to be really flimsy while we're trying to cut it. So I want to just have that cut done first.
And the shear cut's really nice. It doesn't pinch. It doesn't.
It'll be noisy, but it'll probably, the mic. I don't see our mic working. What happened over here? Oh, it's working. It's just the tape gauge was underneath. Yeah, it was lost. Okay. I'm gonna
move this camera up close as I possibly can.
I gotta be careful, not tripping over cords. This is bad. Look. I'm not gonna be able to. Oh man, I gotta be able to get through here. Yeah. You gotta back it up a little bit so I can get through. Then you can
go to the other camera. Shut this one off and get a cord thing.
Yeah, we got too many cords. We got cords strung right where we're gonna work, so we got to get that straightened out. Lone Star Sunfish. Yeah, surgery time. Slimo's here.
Yep, it's really gonna happen.
Daniel Morrissey. Daniel Morrissey, the barber. It's here. And how are you this evening? Daniel Morrissey from Petaluma, California.
We're gonna do all.
Kevin Smith, change my mind on the Studebaker. Change your mind on the Studebaker.
He's been wanting the Studebaker. Now
I told Kim we should put the front of the Studebaker on the back of this car, so going down the road it'll look like we're going the other way. No, it's because you get arrested doing that.
Yeah, I don't want to do this.
Josh Holman, I once opened up a car roof with a pair of slip jaw pliers. Hard on your hands. Yeah, I bet. I've cut a lot of sheet metal with all different tools, and some thicker. Most of it's hardened aluminum. It's harder than this stuff, and it can be rough on your hands. And this tool works really well on mild steel like this. Mike Slater here from Northeast Arkansas. Kim and Buff, how's your day? We came up here and did some prep work, and then Kim had to go somewhere. I got something to eat and got on the Wagon Masters live, and now we're back on here. Kevin Smith says, like a can opener. Is that what you're talking about?
It's gonna be like a can opener, yeah. You can turn the other camera on again.
Okay. So I know a lot of guys from Vietnam came back addicted to heroin. I don't know. I was in the Air Force. If we did anything like that, we were drug tested. Now, I don't know. Okay. You drove a hole on this side too? No.
No.
You got to do that so you have a place to go to when you get here. So where's the drill? I can do that.
It's on the.
Over there. Oh, good. I can walk across here.
And that doesn't need to be as big on that side because I can end in a small hole, but I need a big hole to get started.
Okay.
Who missed Marianne?
How you gonna get that? What do you want to do? Cut toward that or something? We gotta get that off there. Pliers or something, bend it back and forth. Oh, snips, sure, why not? Oh, there's those hefty snips that'll work.
There you go. You want to do it?
I can do it.
Give her a cut.
And then you're gonna have to fix that big nasty thing there that'll we'll catch on and cut ourselves. So who wants a piece of the dining room? People say the darndest things.
Okay,
Mark Sauvé, like giving a senior sex change. What the hell? Oh, I'm in the way.
Well,
Probably.
I need to look at the camera for some
I'm looking.
pliers.
Pliers are probably easier to come up with. What kind of pliers? Like this? Like this?
Oh, easy.
I don't know exactly what you're doing, so I have to guess them.
I don't know. I threw it back at the.
Oh, you put that camera back.
Yeah, what I'm doing is teaching stuff. Not interesting.
I'm tipping it toward I'm trying to push the right buttons at the right time.
You do it great.
Show us the new convertible top. No, it's not really going to be a convertible. We're cutting it aft. See, we're cutting it aft of the B pillars. These are the B pillars. We're cutting it aft of. Can you see me in there? I don't know.
Not really. Here, I'll give you a little more of a turn here.
A little more of a camera.
A little more. There you go.
Oh, I'm standing in the way. We're cutting it aft of these because these stay here. This part of the top stays here, and then there'll be a call like a sail panel, and then the pickup bed will be back here, and the window will be about here. And after all the help I had on the window and everything, I think what we've done is decided we're going to go with the flatter window. I have this thing called a Milwaukee Hacksaw. Are you sure that's not a Sawzall? Is it like?
It would not be as good as that was. That worked really good for that
Sawzall?
panel. The Sawzall, we have a Sawzall, and we're going to be using it.
I think that's what he's talking about, is one of these things.
Yeah, they could see.
I'm trying to get it out of the car.
Cordova says it already looks better without back doors.
This is a Milwaukee, but it's a Sawzall. Is that the thing you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll be using this too.
Yep. And then, what do you think of that mark that's already there?
Yes. Well, you wanted to look inside before you started cutting.
I looked inside.
What do you want to do?
I don't see any problem.
Do you want to drill a hole and do the same thing, or what do you want? How do you want to do that? Because we could cut this, and you might be able to cut it all the way up to there, but then we're going to be sawzalling the. And what inside? There is structure inside we need to cut. Oh, you already cut some of this.
The structure's cut.
Oh, except for here. Okay. Well, what if I drill a hole up in here, and then you can go as far as you can. You just gotta be careful not to break this. I'll grab the drill.
Dean, you're getting no. Don't be so corny.
What's he? Oh, geez.
What's Dean corny?
He just filled a. Why'd you fill the whole chat with that? I go over there and look at the chat, and all I see is freaking corn. Really?
If you
Daniel Orsi, don't worry, I suspect you're busy as long as you're here. What?
You drill here.
Okay.
I'll start.
That's pretty rough, tool.
Yeah.
But it cut.
That's all right.
You know what we need to do first, Kim? We need to match that line over on the other side. We didn't do that. So how are we going to do that? You want to cut a piece of paper that lines up maybe with this? Like a piece of cardboard, and I can just cut it along there, and then we can just move it over to that side? I don't want to cut until we have that line established on both sides.
Okay.
Oh, I need a piece of like stiff paper or something. I'm already hooked my foot into a cord. Are you kidding me?
You got to slow down because we're doing a lot right now.
I know we got a lot of cords and a lot of stuff.
We're doing a lot. You gotta go.
You got any ideas what kind of stiff paper? Like, man, you know what I need is a piece of like construction paper or.
Okay, I'll get a piece of construction paper. Talk to chat for me.
Okay.
Just throw down the regular camera, see what they're saying, answer any questions they've got, and just relax.
You know
we don't need to get chaotic. It'll be uncomfortable.
You know what I need?
No.
My stomach's getting upset. I need
Something. Did you show them this long ass sparrow?
Yeah, I did. Does anybody want a piece of the roof?
Wow.
Where is the water? Oh, where is the water? I'm looking for the water. Here it is. Oh, we got to find water.
We have the angle grinder too, but the angle grinder will get used sparingly because it's actually really messy and dangerous. And the shears work really nice and they don't distort the metal. Yeah, just have fun with it.
The angle grinder will fill this building with dust.
Mark Survey got a shipping container. He's working stuff.
Oh, I see. Okay, so while you're doing whatever you're doing,
you wanted a piece of.
I can't have these big pools on the head.
You want a construction paper so you can.
Well, you understand what I'm trying to do?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I'm offering to try and find a piece.
I need to. I'm gonna make something to drink here. Island Punch, whatever that is. Cheap little stuff to mix with the water. Kim has a cool tail for a metal raccoon tail. Oh, that's what that thing is. Kim, not taking the window out. Might shatter with the stresses. Let's hope it doesn't. We tried to take the window out. We decided not to because, I don't know, we just decided not to. And I think if we take that whole thing off, we'll have fewer problems, I hope. I hope we don't shatter that window.
We could cut the window out right now, or we could not. We're trying to save the rubber gasket because those things are expensive.
Kim was trying to save a 54-year-old rubber gasket, and I think it's long beyond that.
It's probably a lot.
Man, this stuff's blue. Looks like windshield washer fluid.
Cardboard UPS box.
Cardboard UPS box.
If it's any good or not. It's kind of too thick to use like a piece of paper.
Mark Sylvester says, fingers crossed. You know what's the worst thing that happened? We have to weld something back together, sweep up the glass. I don't know.
No. This is very tense.
Back in 1980, it used to be the old people who had purple hair. In 2025, it's the young that have purple hair.
That's right. Well, where do you think they got the hair dye?
Little different purple. G-Man says, damn, Buff, that horn vid is blowing up. I can't believe it.
Yeah, thanks, D-Man.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And then somebody said something about, I don't know what they said. Something about the people, you can lean on the horn because of somebody not paying attention in front of you. I said, I worry about the people that are not paying attention behind you. And I said, what I need is a couple of horns for the back. And you could just go, like put a couple of holes in the back bumper and put horns in there. Somebody coming at you, you just like wake up. Well, in the last 5 or 6 years, I've been rear-ended 6 times by people that have got their head somewhere other than out the front window. You know. Steve Stevens, nope, I'm 55 and a truck driver and a delivery person. Ex-scaffolding rigger. I love my job. Buff should have no sugar added. Ice cream and sugar-free root beer. Oh, I wish I could find the sugar-free root beer I used to buy. They just don't have it anymore. But Kim once in a while splurges because I buy all the $1 2 liters, and once in a while she gets me A&W diet root beer.
Yeah,
that's really good. But
he tells me how good it is, and then he drinks it all in a day. He loves it.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, Kim, how are you gonna line that up?
I'm trying.
I don't know exactly what you're just getting the length
I'm
right.
lining it up to this.
Oh, what I had in mind was lining it up to this.
Well, I can't get that. I can't figure out a way to do that.
Okay. Well, whatever. As long as we get it exactly the same on the other side, we'll do it somehow.
Yeah, we're trying.
Since rear windows is not Slater proof like the windshield, I won't spend money on brand name soda either, only cheap stuff. Yeah, I used to buy the expensive stuff, but I was on the road a lot, and you go in a travel center, you're not going to find the cheap stuff.
Anything.
Yeah, you're going to buy a bottle this big for $3.50 or something. You want help, or are you okay?
That gives me a lot of room to mess up. I think we should just measure from here down, and from here up, and copied like that.
Okay, let's do it.
Any pattern I'm making, it's going to be easy to,
Okay,
like,
anything close.
This is the important dimensions. Here and here.
Okay, let's do that. Where's there you want to use a tape measure or a little measuring tool or something?
Whatever you.
I'm looking for. Oh, here it is.
Because I'm looking at it, and I don't have a way to make a pattern that's going to be any more useful than we can just do with the tape.
People see us? No. I got my back to the camera, but you never forgive me for that. You get mad at me for that.
Always.
How am I using a tape measure? It doesn't matter if it's inches or feet or whatever. It's just a distance.
Okay.
And there's the distance. Then I go over the other side and I make the same distance.
Okay.
So it's one distance. Not a millimeter, not a foot, not an inch, a distance. Of course, this one's a little different because there's a cut right there. Oh, Cam, there's a cut right there.
Mike's cutting up 2 kiwis. Anyone want a slice? Oh, me. I like them. Uh-oh.
I gotta get through here.
Cordova says Alfred Hitchcock has a movie called...
I gotta get through here.
I didn't know I was in your way. Has a movie called Rear Window, and he thinks it was about a guy who removed the top from a Valiant and shattered the rear window with a set of shears. The car is moving along. It absolutely is. It's super cool. Rear Window starring Kim, directed by Buff. This is going. I am so excited. I was excited all day. Nervous, excited, anticipating working on this today. I really want to. Oh, Mark Savay has to go to bed. Well, I will try and record stuff so you could see.
And we'll leave the live up.
Yeah, not everybody has the time to rewatch the whole live.
Speed it up.
Speed it up. You can click until you see the good parts. Yeah, we're just trying to mark the other side so we can get the identical marking, identical cuts on both sides. Not that we really know where the best place to cut.
Oh, we want it similar on both sides.
Mark Sauvé is running away. Mexican Spec has 664 pictures saved in order to show on Saturday. That should be good, Mexican Spec. What is that, a 2-hour live? Or is that a 3-hour live? Guys, make sure you are subscribed to Mexican Spec. He does his live. He shows a bunch of unique cars. Are they more like late model cars this time, Mexican Spec? They're not sale cars. They're just interesting cars to talk about.
Sail cars. Is that like a sailboat?
D-Man says, how about cutting to the first body line and just move it forward? It really, it just doesn't work. Like we've conceptually, it kind of works, but when you do the math, when you measure it out, it just doesn't, it doesn't look like the Australian car, and it doesn't look like anything that's good. It doesn't look good. Like it looks like it might be cool, but it just doesn't fit. It's not the right part. But we are gonna toy with it some. But first, we kind of got to get it off of there. We got the area out, so we got to figure out how the bed's gonna fit in.
We did a lot of consideration on all the different suggestions and all of it, and it just.
We're still open to it.
And we decided to do this.
It doesn't look like that's gonna be the way that it's gonna really go. Like we just don't like the proportions the way they stack up. Did Chrysler have a 3-speed manual in the U.S.? They did.
Sure did.
We
have several of them.
They had a couple different designs, yeah. Bluebird says if the rear window breaks, install a Ranger window with a sliding glass so you can throw empty cans in the bed while driving. That's our plan, tentatively. Yeah.
Okay, Kim, I've got this marked out.
It was raining today, so I didn't cut it out. Plus, I kind of want to get some measurements before I cut some. You think it's ready?
It's pretty close.
Okay, I'm going to do this side, I think, first.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm going to turn on this camera. Do you want to leave it on this camera, or do you want to pop on the other camera?
I don't know. This camera, I don't know. Let me try. Let me see what happens when we try the other camera. Or maybe I'll put both. I don't know. We'll just see what happens.
See what gives them good look.
See what gives them, and you're going to be standing in front of it, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. That one's pretty good. What's everybody think? You like that one or the other one?
This hole is not quite big.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's just a little bigger makes a big difference because you got to scoop in there with the.
Yeah, Kim's 66 Dart had a 3-speed on the column, and she didn't like it a whole lot. And then she had when we put the other engine in it, she had a really good 904 automatic, so we put the 904 in it.
Yeah, and the 3-speed that I had was the early 3-speed with no synchro for first gear.
She didn't like the no synchro for first gear. Was what it. Patrick Sullivan changed his handle so it's spelled right. So now it says Patrick S. Sullivan. Patrick Sullivan. So
there's something in there. There's structure in there.
There's structure in there.
Yep. As far as I can go, there's structure here, and then there's another space.
Was it doubled or something?
Yeah. No, there's like a bar. There's like a bar right here. Comes up to.
Oh.
I guess it keeps us from flexing.
You're gonna have to sawzall that, huh?
Yeah, but this is still a lot cleaner than what I can do with the sawzall. If I just have to sawzall the rest of that out, that's no big deal. Okay, I'm gonna jump to the other side.
Get out of your way.
Second verse, same as the first.
Second verse, same as first.
I'll give you another look.
Senior says those metal spring shapes make art. Oh, where is it?
Art.
I'm in the wrong camera.
It'll be in next year's what's your giveaway catalog? Next year's points catalog.
Yeah, you get one of these springy things for 2 points. Maybe 4 points.
Yeah. Shipping.
We got a really long one here. It's probably worth at least 4 points.
That's right. That's how you decide.
Depend on the length of the springy thing.
The more springier, the more expensive. That's exactly how we do it. Where's that drill?
More drill? Oh, I have the drill.
I need more drill. We need more monkeys.
More monkeys?
More monkeys. All right. Yep.
Kevin Smith got a safe flight at.
Safe flight. Talking about broken window.
We didn't break the window.
They were talking about it though. That's why you got a safe flight at. That's so stupid. Love it.
Mexican Spec says, "Have you drawn this all out, Buff?" Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Weren't you watching?
Yeah, we did that in CAD. You know.
No, what we did was we drew a place where it gave us some extra because we're going to be doing some cutting and fitting with the bed and everything. So, and the top, we know where that has to be. We were in here earlier today and lined out where the top has to be. And we took the dimensions that Tavo gave us. And then I got inside the car and tilted the seat back where I like it, maybe a notch further than I normally go back. And there was enough room. So, so we...
I don't know if we should
it.
pretend like we know what we're doing, or if we should be honest about it, or like.
Says when it gets to that drip rail, it's going to be sawmill. It's sawzall. Sawzall time. It says sawzall right on the Milwaukee
I think it's sawmill time, guys.
And we have. I guess we could call it a sawmill.
Where do you want me to go with this? Help me out. You want me to go this way?
Yeah, the shortest distance. We're going to end up cutting that. Well, let's see. Let's just think about this for a second. Because the pickup bed, by full, comes to somewhere around here. Well, we want the tail light. We want it to be, I don't know. Yeah, just try to go to that. Yeah, go across. We can always trim more off.
You know what? There's a seam right here, so I'm going to just stay to this side of the seam, so I don't make it any more difficult on myself than it needs to be.
Yeah, and that'll leave enough that if we need, we're going to cut some more off at some point. So I'd rather have that. I'd rather have a very good windscreen. Yeah, that's what it's called here, like in a parts catalog or in a body shop, they call it a windscreen. But most people that are not car people would call it a windshield. So
where's the
plasma cutter would be handy. We have a plasma cutter.
Where's the Shajoy? Tiger saw.
That's what oxyacetylene cutting torch is for. I got one of those too, but man,
we're not gonna
do that. We have
set the whole thing on
fire.
For no additional benefit.
We're trying to do the least amount of damage to the part we're keeping.
Right? Like, don't scratch the paint.
See, I wonder if 3-speed could be updated to have a synchro. We have a fully synchro 3-speed.
The 2.0 something 3-speed does have a synchro.
When did they start that? 1970?
The top loader isn't synchronized. The side loader is. I don't remember the number designations on it.
So, yeah, she has both. The 66.
I know, but we're not using either.
But she put.
The flywheel was trash, so I just decided.
She put the automatic.
Oh. That is an aggressive bite on that.
Put the cord away from there. Yeah, don't look.
I'm trying, but that cord just.
Yeah,
wants to be.
We have cut the cord before.
That no, maybe. I would like that. Come over and do it on that.
Tools are falling in.
You guys want to see that closer, or you get to hit?
I don't know. I think they can see it fine. I mean, you got it right square in the back. Cut the umbilical cord if you're not. Yeah. Yeah. What's the umbilical cord? The power cord? The electrical hose? John C. My old Biscayne was like that.
Okay, I'm sorry, I make noise.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Okay, got a couple of questions here. Blue Grit's asking about the filler. I'm going to show that. Let's see. I think I can show that here. Yeah, see that? That's an Australian filler neck for the Ute. So we'll fabricate something like that. Getting that up here from Australia would be really expensive, but we'll just do that, and then it flies underneath the bed. So we're back to this. Tippy Long says gloves. I sense a convertible, but it's just from the B pillar's back. It's just a convertible for the back seat, but there's no back seat anymore. Cut it until you butt it. What? Aussie Chrysler should have made a big block Charger. They didn't even have big blocks in Australia, did they? Patrick says use a flex hose. I don't know. We'll just make one up.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not. You can fabricate that. And I've got an extra one of those. We've got an extra filler neck we bought from somebody. Who did we get that from?
Turn that camera this way. Go to this camera. Go to the other camera and turn it this way, so they can kind of see what's going on.
More?
Yeah, because I can't get that case. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe scoot this way if you want them to see you.
No, they can hear me. They got to see you. They'd rather watch the cutting than watch my mouth run.
Sorry, guys. It's going to be loud.
Hey, what about that structure there? Are you going to be going? You know where the structure is? Okay.
Yeah, I got to go through it.
Okay. Whoa. Yeah, you got that soft near there. That whole top is, man, it's like super wiggling, yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Mexican Spec says, yeah, two-door wagon. We talked about it, and we talked about doing a two-door wagon and really sloping the back window, making it look kind of like a Nomad, but nah, this is the plan. We're going to do this. There are no sounds here. Oh, what's happening is that thing is so loud it cuts the mic out. Need a shorter blade. We have the short blade, I think. I don't know if we do or not. We have what we have. Yeah, there's a piece of structure back there she's trying to... I'm
going to have to cut high here just because it can't be this far down. And
You can do that. Do you want me to?
Plus,
This thing's getting real wiggly. You want me to put something here to keep it from wiggling? I'll put a pry bar or something in there, just a little pressure.
Or just cram a rag in there or something, maybe.
Oh, I got an idea what. Stand by.
Okay. Stand by.
I don't know. Let me go over there. Go over there. That's fine enough. I'll stick something in there so it won't fall. It's just getting a lot of weight on it. We gotta swap.
I'm trying. I'm stuck behind this.
I didn't know if you could figure out what I was doing.
I get it. Oh yeah. Can you get a little bit of hole there? Yep. It's almost as if this is the last.
Yeah. Wow, we were like way out on the blade. Okay, is there anything holding it here? I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
No, gravity.
Yeah, there's a big old thing holding it here.
No.
What's this?
It's cut off already. See,
look in there. There's a big piece of structure.
It's cut over and down and over and up and under. It's cut.
Oh, I see. Oh, so the whole package shelf will come out with it. Okay.
Yep.
I got it. How about the other side? Is it already cut like that?
No, I gotta start in the middle and cut forward now.
I mean the package.
Oh, senior and sons, you get your 2 points. Anybody else who's calling out ads like Mexican Spec, give yourself your 2 points.
The Mexican Spec's gonna have to give out the Kim points tonight because we're not paying attention.
Yeah, we're kind of stuck. Okay, you understand why I had to go up because there's.
But I see other things. See these right here? These aren't cut.
Yes.
Oh, they are cut. Oh, so that whole thing's okay. You're already there. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, it's kind of cut.
Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing over here.
I think we are, yeah.
That is scary when you weigh out on that blade and the blade's doing this open flame thing.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Should I maybe put the cameras poking through so they could see from inside the car?
Oh, I don't know. No, let's just.
Come on.
I'm really concerned with that blade. Like
the Williams?
That was scary.
It's scary. I've worked with the Sawzall for decades. You wouldn't believe the standing on my head in the rafters I've done with Sawzalls. Stuff that's on fire and leaking water. Hey, no, Kevin, you cannot give everyone. Darn it, Kevin, new rule. No giving out points.
Oh, we trust Mexican Spec now. We're gonna take.
Kevin gave everybody 50.
No, I did not authorize Kevin to give
I have
points.
a strict rule that we don't revoke points. Kevin.
I authorized Mexican Spec to give away 2 points.
All right, everyone who got Kevin's 50 points.
He didn't really give them out. He was giving out counterfeit points.
The counterfeit Kevin points.
Counterfeit Kevin points.
Maybe that's what they were, huh? Let's see if they. They can't see this, but I'm setting up a camera for you guys. So you
no, I didn't want to do that.
Well, this is the important part is that they get to participate. I want to see.
This is scary, even standing there when she's got that sawzall blade going.
This is good. This is good. I should be recording.
Just don't
This
print points. It will make them worthless.
That's right. They cause inflation.
Could use a big C-clamp on that side that is cut already. Oh, I don't know.
Potentially.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay,
that might be a good idea.
Check this out. Check this out. You guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna love it.
They're gonna watch the whole accident now. See, Granddad's son says, "I've got a 383 closed chamber HP engine and a big block K-frame. 8 3/4 differential. Just need a Valiant body to put it in."
Wow. Not this one.
Well, he's down there where he might be able to get a ute if he wants it. And they even made station wagons. You guys got all the good stuff. Yeah, we could put the back seat back in this, and you could ride around. The people in the back would be in a convertible. People up front would be in the dry weather. What do you got on them? Your points have a picture on them. Inside edition. That's what Kim's doing, the inside edition.
Yeah, you guys get to see the real deal here. Okay. Now they can understand, too, why I'm cutting high.
To get through all the junk.
Well, there's this hole right here, and then, see, if I go too low, I poke the back of this with the...
Look at this blade. That's from abusing the blade. I don't like this, Kim. I don't like this cord here. Let's go. Yeah, get away from on the other side of the cut.
You're ready.
This is scary. This is scary. You got glasses on?
Blade is fighting me.
Yeah, it's a big old bent up mess now.
I'm
abusing the shit out of it. This blade?
I'm going to abuse it different. That blade was worn out before I started doing all that. That other blade survived a lot longer than this one.
That one did survive.
The teeth are already
You got two blades with no teeth.
Yeah, they cut like an inch.
Kevin Smith's trying to give away 1,000 points at a time to Dino. To Dino? No. You don't get nobody gets 1,000 points. But Dino, I guess you could give him because he never come up here to get the Subaru anyway. All grift is with stuff that is not your own. Yeah.
If I have to revoke points, don't make me do that.
No, I don't. Giving away counterfeit points, that's nothing. It's no points at all.
You're gonna get. What's that called? This is a blade.
Now, what we need to do before you do too much of that, don't buckle the top. We need to, right now, you've got two beams up here that are not cut.
I'm just checking to see if it's disconnected. Is it moving freely as if it is not connected?
We'll do that again. No, and I'll show you what's connected.
Wait. I can see in there.
It's this, right? That one's right there.
No.
Come over here and look right here. You'll see it.
Wait, is it like a piece of rectangular stock in there?
Look where I've got this pry bar right there. See it?
The inner skin or this
No,
beam?
stick your head in here.
This beam?
Yeah. It's only cut like halfway through. I can't see.
The other side probably has the same thing.
Well, light is so in my eyes I can't see over there. Yep. And then we got to start thinking about how to support this top when we cut the two pieces on the roof, because it'll surely fall if we don't put something in there like a couple of 2x4s or 4x4s or something.
I agree. What do you think?
I don't know what to stick in there right now. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we. We're almost ready to make those cuts. When you're finished with that cut, we'll be making that one. So then
the back can't fall. It's on top of. There's stuff underneath it. So it can't go down.
Exactly the same thing over here.
That makes sense.
Okay.
So the only problem we might have is it like flipping this way.
Well, it's being held by two.
Right now, but when we cut it up.
Oh yeah, it could do that.
Switch over and enjoy talking to Chet for a minute.
Switch over while you think.
While I think, yeah.
Okay, Kim, can you talk to Chet for a minute? I need to take a break.
Absolutely.
I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Almost the way through that.
Woo! Chainsaw.
Boy, I'm not cold tonight, I'll tell you that. Are you guys being troublesome, or are you guys being behaved? The roof has to come off to make a ute. Oh, Grease Belly, I'm busy, I'm behind on what's happening. We are cutting the roof off of this from the B-pillar back, and it is going to be built into a ute tribute car, so it'll be kind of like a truck. El Camino. Ranchero. And I mean, it's on there pretty convincingly. There's some structure underneath that you can't really see. Did someone say Subaru? Absolutely. Welcome to everyone who's here and watching tonight. I'm excited. This is something I've been looking forward to for a long time. Call it a Rampage? Yeah, that would be the Dodge equivalent. And not everybody knows what a ute is? I don't know. The difference is a belly and a monkey. Yeah, they are different. That's right, Kevin. It's an outrage. Outrage. Like Outback Rampage? Outrage? I don't know. I trust you guys to offer. When someone offers up a good idea, even if it's not your idea, then like reach at it until we come up with something good.
Kim, I'm gonna be over here for a couple minutes. The fire's going really well, so I gotta put some wood.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, don't overdo it. I'm roasting. It's 75 in here.
Well, it's not 75, is it?
73. Call it a scamp, which it might be anyway. Scamp's the two-door car. I don't know.
Yeah, Scamp's a two-door car. Like a Dart.
Luis is watching a movie on VHS.
Really?
Yep, Dinosaur. He says it's the most underrated Disney movie from the year 2000.
He has a VHS player in Venezuela.
Mexican Spec says it's finally cool outside where he is.
Oh yeah, this is just about burned out.
66. You know what? It's warming up. It's raining and it's warming up tonight. Tonight, with the rain, it's like about 60 degrees and it's supposed to stay that temperature. The warm southern moist air comes up and pushes up the warm. They're finding out what a ute is. Oh, Mexican Spec says the Scamp was the Plymouth version of the Rampage.
Oh, they called that a Scamp too?
I didn't realize they called the Plymouth Rampage a Scamp. Okay. Well, then maybe that is the closest daughter of this vehicle. Oh, I like Patrick Sullivan says make a slide-in camper shell and call it Campo's Camper.
We were talking about that.
We
never thought of that name.
No, we didn't think of the name, but we were talking about making a shell for it. See, where I'm from, they call a camper shell a cap, a truck cap.
Yeah, that's the question. What do they call them where you're from?
Where they call it a cap or a camper shell? Because see, where I'm from, if they call it a camper, they're talking about that tall thing that has like a bunk over top of the cab of the truck and everything. That's a camper. Everything else is a shell. Everything that's just over the bed, that's a shell. Or it's a tonneau cover.
You guys call it a cap.
We call it a cap. Grease Belly Garage says it was like 88 in Florida today. That's kind of warm.
Oh, it's supposed to be warmer here. It's supposed to be 70 here tomorrow night. And then probably the cold will come out. Hard to say.
Grease Belly says I have a Plymouth Scamp that has been turned into a utility trailer. And Johnny C says call it Buckdale Scampo. We could call it the Scampo.
I already want to call it Mellow Yellow.
Mellow Yellow? No. Grease Belly Garage calls it a topper. No, we never called it a topper. A topper is a hat.
Well,
Old timey.
I've heard topper before too, but
I've heard it, but I would never have used it. Dean says he's being well behaved. Ask anyone or everyone. I kind of like the Scampo, the Del Campo Scampo.
Geez. Yeah, but here a scamp is something. Could be an insult to vintage.
Daniel Morrissey says make it look like a Subaru Brat. It's gonna look kind of like that anyways. It's gonna be in that vein, whether you try to or not. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if we could take inspiration for some of the Bratz lines, we might. But we're going for the Australian Ute version because they actually used this platform of car to build it.
It's the same chassis.
Yeah, the sides are not going to look like a Subaru because it's a van.
Okay, got some more wood on the fire. I got to tighten my belt because my pants are gonna fall
Grease
off.
Billy says his Scamp utility trailer was basically a Rampage, but the front end was cut off and a tongue was welded on. That's silly. I've seen a lot of people make trailers like that. That'd be cool though, I guess. Boy, I guess the rear axle would be. Those were front wheel drive, so the rear axle would just be.
I saw a PT Cruiser one time with a back half of a PT Cruiser trailer on a PT Cruiser, so it looked like a big long articulating PT Cruiser.
Mexican Spec says, well, at least it's useful now.
I need to sit down. I'm not feeling good.
You need a break?
I don't know what's wrong. My stomach.
Well, here, take this chair.
I don't feel good.
Take a break. Sit here. I'm gonna. While you're talking.
I mean, my
to chat,
stomach doesn't feel good, and I don't know why.
Okay. Well, while you're talking to chat, I'm just gonna whack out the. This is not interesting. It's just work.
Oh God, why do I feel like this?
Be all right. Take it easy.
Yeah, I gotta just sit still for a minute.
It wasn't out.
That was. Oh, that hit right into the window.
Okay, don't do that again.
No, big piece of metal smacked the window.
That was all the problem.
That's not good. Put a log on the ponder. On the ponder? What does that mean?
Are you guys enjoying this? I hope you're enjoying it. I wonder if
The stuff in the flavored water. Yeah, but I drink this stuff a lot. And does it have a trailer plate on the back where the real plate would be? Oh, I don't know. Mexican spec thinks everything. Oh, Blue Grit's taking off. Blue Grit, where's Blue Grit? He took off. Oh yeah. He says good night. Okay, good night.
you can't leave, we're still working.
Take care.
He's gonna catch it on the long.
I would really like it if you put the cord around you on the other side, because then you're not going to make that kind of mistake.
Okay. Done. Done. It makes sense.
Ponderous to think about it.
Turn it this. Oh, don't worry about it. This is boring. There's nothing gonna happen.
Turn it. Nah, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Okay, so now what we need to do is something else is holding it. Oh, those front things.
Well, yeah, the front things, but I'm trying to make sure everything else.
Oh yeah, everything's cut. Just lifted it. Everything's cut except the those beams on either side.
Did they see that?
I don't know. I think so. You see that? It's loose.
Yeah.
The back is loose.
I gotta show the long form content here.
Oh,
The
man.
long form viewers have to see how it goes.
Daniel Morrissey says, "Hope you feel better soon, but you know, just sitting down here, I feel better. I was moving around a lot, I was bending over, picking up wood, and I don't know what happened. My stomach started feeling bad. Hate it when I twat myself in the nuts with the cord.
I think I got it.
She doesn't gonna do that.
It's just the rails up there.
Josh Holmes says, cutting a car's top off is never boring.
Yeah, right? It's exciting.
It's like a Mangusta now.
Woo.
Mangusta. I really like the Mangusta because it opens up like this in the back. I've told you I was going to do an airplane like that. Topless is never boring. Yeah.
That's right. You guys are here to see her get topless. Not me.
Cars are normally a her, aren't they? What do you take a break for a minute?
Well, you're taking a break and
Okay, yeah, no, it's fine.
I mean, the next
Don't
step
flex
is
the roof. That valuable window will break. Yeah, it's not bending at the window. Up there, just above, like the middle of the, what would have been the back door windows, there's like a beam on either side, and that won't bend. That's what's flexing.
Greasebelly says, usually when I suddenly feel bad, it's because I have to break a wind. It's building up.
And then it gets
Do you
better.
have to take a dump? If you do, we can wait.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't have to take a dump.
Just saying, sometimes the nature calls.
Oh, man. No,
Sit down till you feel better. Because I'm going to
feeling
need
better.
you when I cut
I'm
this.
feeling better already. You know when I start feeling bad? I was over there bending over and picking up wood and bending over and picking up wood, and I didn't notice it until I started to walk back over here, and then I was like, I don't feel so good. So, yeah, anyway.
It's going good, guys. This is moving along. We're going to have this free. Our goal is to have the whole backside sitting on the ground right here in a few minutes.
Yeah, Safe Light. Yeah, call Safe Light. Come out here and can you fix this window? Let's see, Buddy Carfano went to the grocery store today and they wanted $38 for one steak. I left it there. Yep. You know what I do? One of the stores we go to has meat that gets on the last day when it's to the last date. They mark it down, call it what do they call it? The butcher special or something, or meat getter special. What do they call that special?
Oh,
There's some name.
I know.
Anyway, they put a sticker on it and they mark it way down. Well, you know, those are the ones I buy. I bought those burgers yesterday and brought them home, cooked them right then.
Yeah.
So they were fine. Those were good burgers, weren't they?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. American cars are made to work. Believe me, I know after 67 years, seen them all. Energizer. Okay, so what do you want to do to hold the car up, the window up while we cut, or hold the top up while we cut the last things? I have an idea.
Okay.
We've already cut across there. We can drill a couple holes. Well, the piece of sheet metal, aluminum, anything. So there's tabs that go above the top, like big long tabs that go above the top that is that we're going to use. Then it can't possibly. Does that make sense? I don't know if you want to do that.
I don't know if it's necessary.
Or we could bend that top down a little bit, bend the other one up a little bit, put a couple of vice grips in there so it can't fall down. Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't be attached to anything except the back piece of the roof, but the roof wouldn't be able to fall down if there's vice grips on there. In fact, that's probably the way to do it. Because we don't want it to fall when you cut through that.
Yeah.
And that thing's probably pretty heavy. Got bottom sirloin at Sam's. It's like eating the sole of my shoe. Have you ever tried that?
Yeah, how would you know it was eating the sole of your shoe? It's what you imagine eating the sole of your shoe.
People sometimes say, that tastes like shit. You know, and I go, how do you know? What were you doing before?
What have you been eating?
The local store has a meal. I'm not sure what cut it is, but my teeth don't appreciate it. Oh, that's something that's not good, huh? There's certain cuts of roast that you can get cheap, and you can cut steaks out of those. I've done that before, but many, many years ago. Got a big piece of meat, cut it into like 2-inch thick steaks, and just slow cooked it on a grill, and it was pretty good. I love chicken pot pie. I was just showing Kim one of those, going, "Hey, have you ever had these?" And I don't remember what you said. Like maybe you had a couple or something. Chicken pot pies. I was telling you, we were in the store, and I pointed to them, and I said my mother used to buy.
Oh
these.
yeah.
And we had them. I didn't really like them. I didn't dislike them that much, but she'd get them once in a while. And it wasn't my favorite meal, but that wasn't that bad. Once I started eating it, I was fine.
Patrick Sullivan says, breaks over, cut the top. You know what? If I cut this side, it's not going to fall down. Right?
Oh, probably not.
I have to cut both sides before it's going to fall down.
Let's stick a pair of vice grips in the middle. You know those big flat vice grips I have? Tavo, hey, you're here. We were dock your pay. You know what you did? You sent us all the dimensions and everything, and we used them, and we've been cutting. And if this is in the wrong place, it's your fault.
Whoa!
No, you know what I did? I marked where you said, and then I got in there and I reclined the seat further than I probably normally recline it, and it's good. We're good. So you need to weld a cross brace in there. I think what I'm going to do is just take a big pair of flat.
It's fine. There's tons of understructure that we're cutting out.
Well,
that's part of it. There's a big structure at the top of that window. There's the whole structure across the bottom.
You don't want to do it.
I think it's excessive. No, I don't care. Those won't bother me.
Okay, this is what I want to do. I want to stick it under about in the middle of the top and go like that. Then it can't fall down.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you can cut both sides. No. From the top. So the handles are sticking out over the top. Okay, what I'm afraid of, when you cut this is going to tip down. Oh, you clamped it on that one. Oh, I was going to clamp it on this one, have this thing sticking out, but that'll work. Sure, that'll work.
This way we can slide it off.
Yeah, that'll work too. Okay. I just didn't have it. I didn't understand what you're doing.
I mean, we worked it out.
Yep, same thing. Same thing, different thing.
Yeah.
Same thing, different thing.
Same, different day.
Are you ready to cut some more? So he's getting bored with you. They're getting bored.
Dang!
They're getting bored.
Tough.
Ooh, kill the ad before it hits. Skip the ad. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna go back to this. I think that'll work. Hinty more. Tavo says, whatever happens, it's my fault.
That's right. That's what we need. Somebody around here that can take responsibility.
Oh, and you're gonna do it from in there? Okay.
Well, yeah.
Or are you setting a camera up in there?
No, give me the sawzall so I can do this. So this inner structure, I'm gonna get it from here. I'm gonna cut that rail out there last. This inner structure, I don't have a long enough blade. Just like.
Let me get out of the way of the shreds.
Well, it's gonna be loud.
Yeah, it's gonna be loud.
Wasn't very good.
Okay, so now you're to the rain gutter.
Okay. Can you take this again?
So I'm turning this camera on.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna continue to cut. That's why I turned that camera
No,
on.
I'm gonna continue to cut from the outside now. The inside structure's cut.
Yeah, I gotta step over stuff. You know how good I am at stepping over stuff.
Now I know what the Duke boys feel like.
You want to cut that over there first because the camera's on over there? I just turned it on.
Oh, okay.
I just turned it on for you.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna set it up so you can see it a little bit. So we'll check. Okay. Cut the inner structure from inside.
Did it cut?
It's through.
It's through.
That was easy.
All you got to do is do the, and one more cut, and you're done. Wow. One more cut, and then we got to figure out how to get this big thing out of here.
I'm wondering, we might flip it upside down. I don't know.
Yeah, because we'd have to carry it over the top of the car to take it outside. I'm not opposed to that, though. Oh, and you got to get the lights and stuff out of there because they're sitting on the shelf that's going to go with it. Okay, this is going to be the cut. This is going to be the cut.
I think maybe we'll take it back when it's time.
Okay, I'm gonna get on a pair of gloves.
Yeah, that's probably
because my guess is I'm gonna.
Can they see? What can they see?
They can see, well, except that big camera's in the way.
Okay.
They can't quite see because the camera's in the way.
All right. Well, what I'll do is I'll move this camera out of the way for now. Because that camera is pretty useful. It's really not. This picture is not so much better that I. But
no, but it's yeah.
It's easier to move around.
Okay, now they'll be able to see.
Now they will be able to see. And I can set that back up when it's time. But right now they see the important stuff.
Next expect, why pay a company for something my wife can make and it will taste better?
There you go.
I made Kim dinner last night. Surprised her.
You did.
She didn't know I was making dinner. Just showed up.
All right. It's the last one.
Last cut would make a great short. Oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
That was who said that?
Thank
Who said? Buddy Carfano said that.
You get 4 points.
You get 4 points for that
reminding us to make an important short. Or are we doing the last cut?
Hang on. You're doing the last cut. So I'm going to say Bucktail Campo here.
Okay.
Everybody can see with me standing here? Yeah. Okay, let's get the cord out of the way. That's bad. Okay, I'm going to get in there and get ready, and I'm going to say it. Okay. Del Campo here. Here we go. Last cut on the top, we hope. That's it. The top is loose. What do you think of that? Got a short out of it. Man, I'm glad you said that because I would have missed that opportunity. Man. Dinty more. I'm putting my gloves on with the thumbs on the bottom.
Let me find myself a set of gloves too.
Okay, I'm trying to get out of the way.
You're in the darn way.
Yeah, but I couldn't move. There was stuff in my way. Okay.
Okay, I got gloves.
What did I have last night that was so good? Some kind of cheap, what was that stuff called? Corned beef hash.
I need focus.
Man, that was disgusting, but it was kind of good. Okay.
See if you can lift.
This dude's heavy. Okay, stop. What it looks like is a station wagon. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, where are we going with
It
this?
looks amazing. We should definitely do that.
Where are we going with this?
Just basically back down.
Down.
Oh, it looks so good already.
Starting to look like a ute.
Do the happy dance. We are topless.
Cube's happy. Mark the time and place. What time is it? It's like 11:45.
Woo!
Oh, it's 11:42 our time.
Check that out.
Do you want to put that? Where's?
Wow! I was gonna get the camera.
Yeah, get the camera and get it set it up so it's here. You want me to give you this thing?
Yeah. Like, no, not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
we got
this one.
so much to do.
It's this one. Well, you know, we are YouTubers more than we are car builders. She always says it's not about the car, it's about the video. Oh, you want that? I had
Let
the
me
wrong
do
thing.
this first.
I had the wrong.
You want to do a short with this too?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we're. Oh, you want me in this?
Yeah, tell them.
Okay, here's the top. We just put it down here. Look at this. It's starting to look like a ute. Doesn't have a pickup bed in it yet, but it's got a big piece of insulation hanging down. We got to get rid of that. We should do that carefully so we can keep some of that insulation for the top that's staying.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Neat. Oh, it's so look, it's not flimsy at all.
No, it's because we welded those doors in.
It's not flimsy at all.
No, and see this piece right across. That's why I want you to get that camera. That piece there is keeping these sides from going. Let's see if I can get this. I'm trying to get in there. Keeping these sides from going like this because there's a big tunnel where it goes over top of the rear end. So that's really stabilizing it a lot. And because the doors are welded in, it's pretty good. Now that was more fun than the strip club. Looks awesome. Great job, guys. That's what Danny Morrison said.
Less regret.
Grease Belly. This is like behind the scenes. Utopia. Utopia.
Oh man, that was a good fun. I like that.
Who said that? Johnny C.
You get 2 points for the pun.
You get 2 points for that? That's a
pun.
Utopia?
That's a solid pun. You get the wah wah dad joke.
What is this
award for that?
This is the new part. What is this? Oh, there's zip ties that came with something. It's a zip tie in a plastic bag. Probably came with something that requires.
Wait, I almost want to stick it back on there and see what it would look like as a wagon again. I really thought that was cool.
Oh, showing it like a wagon?
Yeah, it kind of looked neat.
And then Tavo says, welcome to YouTube. YouTube.
Oh, Tavo, that's only a 1-pointer pun. Wow. Yeah, You can get 2 for that one. That was the effort is what counts.
Didn't see this. I'm very happy. Gay today. Gay today. All right.
Woohoo!
You never know what Dean's gonna say.
I'm so happy and gay.
Oh man, glad I was here to see this Rams camp be born. Says Senior and Sons. I wonder why they never made these darts into wagons. You know, they did. They did down under. They had them in Australia. How many remember the great TV show Chico and the Man? I do remember that show. Yeah, what's his name? He has a. Isn't that no? Who is it?
Okay, throw it on the other view so they can kind of see what it looks like.
Okay, I'm kind of like getting in a tight spot here. We got that piece of insulation hanging down. Looks like crap.
Yeah. Well, I think.
I know it makes. Yeah. Can you just leave a little extra so we have it for the headliner inside?
What, can I use those scissors, or are you worried that'll mess them up?
Yeah, we got plenty of scissors. I mean, if they ruin, they ruin. Yeah. Okay, can I mess around with cameras here?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't show well. It's up, it's down. No, that's all right. I'll move to this one. That's not good either. None of these cameras.
What does it need to be? Up? Tell me what it needs to be. Or you wanted
It needs to be up a little bit. See where it is? Look at it.
Well, I wanted them to see what it looks like down in the bed.
Yeah, but you just a tiny bit up there. Now they can see what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Situational awareness. What the people want to. The people want to see.
It's just that piece of insulation hanging there looks like it's a wall. Looks like it's a wall. It's not a wall. Oh, there's another thing there to cut. Oh yeah, Mexican spec. That's what we're doing. We're cutting off the insulation that went over the back seat. See, there's the insulation we're leaving in there, and we left it a little long. So Mexican spec says, but you won't listen to me. What?
What are we supposed to listen to Mexican spec?
He says to leave the insulation and protect the front seats. I said we're cutting it off the part that went over the back seats. The part that goes over the front seats is still there.
Oh, he thinks it's just gonna spread fiberglass stuff around.
Greasebelly's leaving? Greasebelly's leaving? What I missed?
They saw
what did I miss? Greasebelly looks pretty cool.
They got the money shot, and now they're going to bed.
Okay, so Greasebelly's taking off. Good night. Take care. Oh, we got all these little pieces and parts that got cut off.
Yeah, there's a lot. Time to clean up.
Oh, he says it'll hang down and protect the front seats. We're going to take those front seats out before we weld anything.
Yeah, or cover them with a fire blanket.
Well, because when we're doing the other stuff, we need to fix that hole in the floor too. So
there's a lot to do.
Yeah, we talked about taking those seats out of there. Now you see what holds up the roof of your car, just a few thin bits of sheet metal.
No, the structure here is tough.
There was a lot.
I cut the understructure out yesterday.
And you know, the B pillars, the roof is still over the front and the B pillars are still there. So.
Yeah. This was,
What are the front seats from? Some kind of a Chrysler product? I don't know. I bought them from a guy in Phoenix, Arizona that had this. He had a yard full of seats. And I went up there and I bought a couple of seats from him 10 years ago when I was out in Arizona. He had them up for $100 a set or something, or maybe $100 each. I don't remember. I went up there and just bought them, stuck them in my car, and drove them back to Yuma.
Pretty neat. I mean, this is not all destroyed or nasty back here. The wells are solid.
Oh, and see where your butt is right there. That part that's raised up that goes over the rear axle, that's providing a lot of stability from side to side. Yeah. And the doors are welded in, so it's stiff.
Yeah,
it's not all loose and wiggly.
I thought it would be more flexy than it is by a long.
On what's moving is the tire. be live Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Okay, I will try to be there. Kevin Smith says, need some bomber seats. I need my coffee.
Well, I don't know. I think we might. That might be like a wrap, huh?
Well, you think we got a lot done tonight? Okay, so this is what we'll do. We'll probably do some more stuff tomorrow, but I don't know if we'll go live tomorrow. But we'll come in here and do some planning, do some boring stuff, and then we'll be back on Saturday. Yeah, Tavo says that hump is still under the bed up floor of our utes, and you sent me a lot of drawings and pictures and everything, and then there were ones that I picked up on the internet where they were utes that were in junkyards, and I've seen that, so I knew that. I have a question though, Tavo. See those two bolts that are in the back of that tunnel for the rear end, and they hold the shocks. They hold the shock absorbers. So how do they access those on the ute? Are those welded in place, or do they go the other direction with bolts welded in place, or there's access holes? Kim, can you put your finger on one of those so he knows what I'm talking about?
Well,
those.
they're for the shock.
Yeah. What do they do about that? Yeah, it has to be if you want a rear end. Yeah, unless you want a front driver, then you don't need that. Oh man. Yeah, we've been on here almost 2 hours, but look what we got done.
I mean, this is the most exciting live we've ever done.
You think this is the most exciting live we've ever done?
For me, I had a great time. That's the coolest thing ever.
Talbot says rear shock mounts are accessible and they're neat. So what do? They tack weld those nuts in place so they don't spin? Or do they put the bolts through the other direction and weld them in? I'm just curious what they do.
I'm guessing, yeah. I think maybe we just weld them in.
Dean says they are pinned with a nut. They're pinned with a nut. Oh. Mexican Spec says, come join us on Saturday. My wife reads all the comments. Your wife's really good at that.
Yeah, it's a great time.
You know, I always have a good time in your lives. And your lives Mexican Spec's lives have really gotten better and better and better. And,
yes. Since they've become more involved and personal in it.
They
really
do.
Makes a difference.
Somehow, though, you got to get the aspect ratio. I got to put this toward me.
Yeah, put it towards you.
Because they can't see what I'm.
I know. They wanted to see, but now they don't.
I got to move this around. Okay, your cars are really narrow, and I think maybe you're showing it with a camera on a screen or something. I don't know why it's doing that, but I mean it's okay. But it could be better. But still, they're good. They're good lives, and I can't wait till you sell another car and you take it up to the border with your trailer, because that was one of the most fun lives you did, was coming home with an empty trailer and passing people and everything. That was good stuff. Like the Falcon, Mustang, or Fox Z7 shocks. I just got to make sure those can't spin before we go weld that.
I think we should stiffen this up so we can use a set of air shocks in that.
Let's put this back for a second. Okay, so those, I just want to make sure those nuts don't spin or something when we pull the shocks off. Well, and then they fall down underneath the bed and we got to go deal with it.
We'll just swirl them in.
Yeah, well, I think we need to, okay, Tao says, thinking back now, last time I was under there with those bolts, the floor pan stops just behind those, only the bed from their back.
Oh, they cut the floor pan out.
I don't know. Towel says tack weld them. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I want to make sure we actually have bolts with heads on the other side. So yeah, I'm going to take a look underneath before we do that.
Kind of like having the floor pan because it really makes this.
We already have 2 access panels we have to do, which is on either side, so we can access the taillights and side marker lights because they come off from the inside. So And I looked at the Utes, and they have that. Let me see if I can. I don't know if that's that interesting, but anyway, I'd rather not have to make too many darn access panels. We already have to do 2 of them. So I don't know. You want to get out of here, Kim?
Make it easier to get measurements and do more planning. Wow, we did it. We did it.
The part Kim is sitting on.
We did it, everyone.
The part Kim is sitting on is deleted. And just a cross member supporting the bed. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to put some. We got some rectangular tubing, some like 1x2 tubing, and I'm gonna build like a structure in there for the bed to set on. Besides that tunnel. Oh, yeah. Now we can do a lot.
Yeah.
We could do a lot of planning now because we got it wide open. We can see it. You know what it kind of looks like, Kim? Looks kind of like a boat. Can we take it out in the water?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, Carl says put new shocks in now. Well, it's apart. Yeah, plan comes together. That's right. Okay, Kim. Okay, everybody. I think we're gonna end it. We've been here almost 2 hours. We got a lot done in this 2 hours. I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate you staying here with me, not paying attention, and walking around and not taking care of the.
You guys are the best audience on YouTube.
Not taking care of the chat too well, but yeah.
Kevin, you're on my naughty list.
Why would you
giving away too many points? You let that power go to your head like that. That's not what we need from moderators.
Probably not. You would
You're
sing.
Supposed to be moderate.
Okay.
We'll see you guys
Let me switch.
After Mexican Spec.
Where are we? I'm here. She's there. I'm trying to wave, but my hand doesn't show. So
thanks for being here.
Take care, everybody. Have a good night. Why didn't it stop? It didn't stop when I pushed the button. I'll push it again.